What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite transformational figure, Lionheart LaQuinn. I hope you guys are having a phenomenal night tonight. I am your trading instructor. However, I do have a special guest that will be taking over classes today. His name is Mr. P. Not only has he been in the game long enough to give me sauce and be a mentor to me, but he's also been around enough to actually grow his own net worth through trading, through other investments. And I want him to come on and just bless you guys with the sauce that he's about to drop on you guys about actually taking partial profits while you're in the market. And this is very important because when you understand how to take partial profits, from what it was broken down to me, I'm still learning more about this. But when you can do that, you can actually stretch the time that you're in the trades, and then at minimal risk, just in case there is a dip, and then basically come back out and reinvest. So this is going to really help you guys once you get your trading plans together, once you guys start to understand the concepts that we're building on top of one another. And then from there, it's off to the races. Like I said, 100K in 31 days. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share all this stuff if you get value from this video. And from there, we're off to the races. Mr. P, are you there, King?
Absolutely. Absolutely. What's going on, man?
Let's go. I appreciate you being here, King. This is phenomenal. We're getting to the point where everything that we're doing is maximizing our efforts. And from here, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure this video gets up on YouTube, and we're gonna continue to bless and give you guys as much value as possible. Mr. P, you got it. I appreciate you being part of Lions Wall Street. I appreciate you tapping in. And if anybody has any questions, all you got to do is email me at lionheartmotivationfactory.com. or you can actually join our group at lionswallstreet.com. And both those platforms are there for you to win. So tap in with me, Mr. P. You got it, King.
Yes, sir. What's going on, man? First of all, I just want to thank you for the opportunity. Come on here and just spread some love to the people, man. You know, it's a beautiful thing, man. You know, to see growth is beautiful. To see progress is beautiful, right? And I wanna just thank Lionheart for the opportunity. I appreciate your grind. I appreciate your consistency, family. So shout out to you. Right. So what we're gonna do today, man, is we're gonna understand how to maximize taking profit. Right. So it's real simple. But before we get started, I just want to let y'all know, right? You can see someone successful, right? But the difference between seeing someone successful and seeing someone succeed is the process, right? So for you to get to witness that is the beauty of it. And that's what we want to do, man. We want to see everybody succeed. We want to see everybody on the next level. And being a part of that process is an amazing thing. So impact is very, very important. So yeah, shout out to you for being on the call. You took time out to your day to make, you know, impact on yourself so you can get more educated in your realm. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna get right into it. So if anybody have any questions, feel free to ask. Only thing I'm gonna teach you guys today is to how to take profits. Right now, once you blue, it's pretty much on you, but you don't have to close out that trade. Can you make me host so I can share my screen as well? So you don't have to close out that trade in order to take a partial from it, right? So say you have $1 entry. Now you can only do this with no more than anything more than the 10-cent lot size. So anything more than a 0.01, excuse me, you can take partials. You can even take partials from a 0.02. A 0.01, you can't take anything. So anything above that, you can take partials from your entries, right? And you can hold those entries because, you know, they might go further and still make you some more money, which is the beautiful thing. You don't have to let go of your position if you got a position. At that point, all your concern is basically swap fees. You know what I mean? As far as, you know, swap fees is basically you holding something for a long period of time. The broker charges swap fees. So understand that you can hold your position for a while, but you will get lightly penalized for holding something for a long time. But depending on your lot size, is worth it. So I'm gonna share my screen. I'm in a couple of trades right now. I really don't know what's going on, so don't judge me. All right. So let me make sure I don't got no wild backgrounds going on. Hold on with me. Let me just give me 1 second. Let me clear everything up out of there. Okay. You know, you gotta, preparation is the best duration. Okay. So I know best duration not a word, but that's what we do out here. You get enough money, you can make up anything. All right. All right. So here we go. All right. So can y'all see my screen? I just need a yeah. Yep.
Yep, I can see it.
Boom. Okay. So look, boom. So this is my actual account right here. Live account. This is my account. My shit running. Okay. So I still like Euro NZD because I'm holding it. Now it may look like a lot of money because of my lot size. It's a standard. It's a standard. That's only 20 pips. So it just looks bad because of the lot size. But in actuality, it's just the lot size. Okay. So I'm pretty sure everybody on here understand how lot sizes work. But say I want to take, say if I'm in the red, right? On these 3 trades. Say if I wanted to take half of my loss, like I don't want it to keep pulling back. So I'm gonna take a little bit off, right? So I'm gonna do it like I'm gonna just close it, right? And then it's at $1. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this to 0.90, right? And as you can see, right now my profit is I'm negative 175, as you can see at the bottom. So that right there, me changing my lot size from $1, basically, $10 to $9. So that's what I just did. I changed it from $10 to $9. So I'm gonna close with that, and that's going to take, you know what, I don't want to do that. I'm glad I told you something. So I just want to take off $1, right? Because I want to leave I want to leave $9 on that because I do believe this trade is still going to turn around. But at the end of the day, you can capitalize either way, right? You can capitalize on not getting too much pullback, and you can capitalize on taking some gains, right? So I take my dollar out, I hit the button, boom. Now that changed to 9, as you can see right here. It took it off, and then it took some of the profit out, right? It took the profit out, as you can see. So it's not 75. It took about $30 off, $35. So you can do the same thing with profit. So say this Euro NZD, which is $1, right? Let's do GPT. All right, so I want to close this out. I want to take partial of that 50 cent. I want to take partial. So what I'll do is I'll do anything like I'm closing out, like I'm taking partial, but I'm just changing this. Literally, take 10 cent off. It says 16.29 after I close. Boom, I just made some money. I just made some money. I just secured a bag and still held my position, right? So now when it comes to, oh my bad, I was looking at oil. I think oil gonna do something special. So those red lines is me just waiting on entries, but let's go here. Okay, so like my chart. So I'm a swinger. I like to swing. I like to hold trades for a long time. The longer, the better for me. But I also like scalping because it's good money if you got the right lot size or any lot size. It's just a matter of knowing what you want to do and just executing, right? So I'm gonna look at the chart right here. So these are a few positions I'm in. I'm selling Euro JPY, right? My stop loss is in profit on my top position, right? This the day. Let me take it down. 15. Okay. So this is what we're doing. We're holding positions. And keep in mind the one that has 10 cent on it, I started with a standard. I just didn't have the balls to hold it that long. I need my money. You feel me? It just hurts to come all the way down here, right? You got that good sale right there. And this is me just kind of counting how many pips it is. So you got in here, we sold here. It dropped down 25 pips. Yeah, about 25 pips, right? Now you take partial. Put your stop loss in profit. Price pulls back 20 pips. You was up 25 pips. Price pulls back 20 pips. So all that money gone. No, it's not. We boom. We money here, right? That's the level it came to before. But we're going to take partials and we're going to hold it. And now our stop loss is in profit. So it never takes us out the trade. And now we getting more money. We get another entry because I had an entry here too. But I took partial when it came back down this line. Well, not partial. I took the trade period out. So when it came back to my area that I like, I got in for another sale. This started with a standard. And then I took profit. Now I'm just holding. I mean, it started with $1. So I took 60% of my money. And now I'm just holding this 40-cent line, right? For it to go continue to the downside. But this is how you keep your positions and still get money while you're making money, right? So when price comes back up, we want to see it touch maybe one of these areas here. And we're just looking for a sale now because we know that the market's in a what? A downtrend. So we're going to ride that trend until we can't no more. We're going to take partials. We're going to hold positions and take money and ride it up and down. So I recommend also focusing on a pair. I only trade about 8 pairs, and that's including crypto and gold and US 30. So I only trade about 5, 6 other pairs, but I only mess with euros. I don't mess with USDs unless it's a euro USD. But that's just me. Everybody got their own style of trading. I also trade aluminum. I don't know if y'all know that you can trade stocks. You can trade Netflix. You can trade Alibaba. You can trade Amazon. And it's the same thing. So you understand what market structure is, then you understand what Lionheart is teaching you how to trade all of these things. You know what I'm saying? So this is my quote page. You know, that's gold, that's US 30, that's sugar. We can trade sugar, cotton, copper, coffee, cocoa. Like these are things I'm interested in because I'm just like so excited that I can trade this. IBM, Twitter, Apple, Amazon. Like we don't have to just invest our money the long way in the stock market. Because if we do, that's cool. We can hold that money. But at the same time, that's a long-term investment. This right here, we can eat off this every day, right? Like I'm holding an Apple. It's just 10 cents, but I'm holding it. Sniper entry, it's a beautiful entry. Off the bottom, boom, we rolled it up. Now, it's just 10 cents, but I've made my money off of it already. Now I'm looking for another entry. I want it to come down. And the reason I keep at least 10 cents on that trade is because now you can scale price, right? So I can scale price. I can literally sit here and say, okay, cool. Euro was up 100 pips, right? This is the first entry. 10 cents, $10, that's 100 pips. If this thing goes down to, say, $3 or $5, I'm looking for an entry because it just retraced 50 pips. It just retraced 70 pips, but didn't break. So at least it gives you the awareness to just go look and say, hey, all right, let me see what's going on with this and see if I can give me an entry back to the upside, right? So that's the gist of it. And if you have any questions regarding how to close a trade, let me know. But I do believe that's pretty much it, family. I threw a little extra sauce in there. I don't know if y'all know. I also got a buy limit down here that I want to hit because I want to see this come back up, right? But I'm holding it. But you have to have the account to do stuff like this. You know, if you don't, then I recommend you do it with smaller lots, right? Because it's the big boys out there they're using 10 lots. They're using 100 lots. Like I've seen it. So that's the power in this is not just the money. It's not the money. Because once you get the money, what you going to do with the money? Whatever you want to do. That's cool. But it's the fact that you understand how to do it, right? In the consistency. If you can get 10% a day on your money, that's amazing, right? That's 50% a week. That's amazing. So I just want to encourage everybody to understand what you have access to, right? And keep educating yourself on this, not only this, but financial literacy in general, because you know, it's a lot of kept secrets out there that we don't have the answers to. We don't got the answers, Sway, right? So that's pretty much it, man. I just encourage everybody to stay focused, stay locked in. Lionheart's a great leader, and I appreciate this opportunity, family.
Sure, King. And I appreciate you, man. That was amazing, bro. And hey, from here, the level just got even realer. It was already real before this day started, but after you dropped that sauce on me, oh man, I already know for bro, 100K, 31 days. Let's get it.
Right.
Everyone else, we got to be on the same page. You got to lock in. You got to be at class early. You know what I'm saying? Bring your notes. Bring your. If you can't sacrifice the time to make yourself win or to put yourself in the opportunity to win, you'll never get to that next level. You see what I'm saying? And as much as you want that next level, you are going to be your biggest critic. You're going to be your biggest adversary, and you're the biggest person who is going to stop you from actually winning in this game. This is something where we don't got to sell nobody. This is something you do on your own time at your own pace. So there's no excuses for you ever not to make the money that you want to make with this system. All right. So that's it for today, Queens and Kings. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. It's Lionheart LaQuinn. Mr. P, real quick, man, I just want to say thank you, bro. You are a blessing and a phenomenal king in yourself, bro. Man, thank you, King. Thank you so much. I love you, man.
Please, family. You already know.
Phenomenal. And hey, I appreciate you coming through and giving the class. Hopefully we can see you again soon. From here, Queens and Kings, it's Lionheart LaQuinn, your favorite transformational figure, teacher to grind with all your heart, think with all your mind, body, spirit. We got to practice it more than we hear at Queens and Kings. Y'all continue to grind. Right.